Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dynamo video. We got the NFL season opener for this one on Thursday, September 7th. Super excited about this game. We have 5 really good picks in this video, so stay tuned for all 5 picks for the Chiefs Lions game. Also, if you're not in the Discord, definitely get in here for free. You can see a ton of people have been winning in MLB. Now we're going to go hard with NFL. We got our NFL chat up here in rolling as well. So definitely get in here for free. It'll be linked down below. Also, if you're looking for another place to play player props this NFL season, definitely check out Thrive. It'll be linked down below. You're going to get a 100% deposit match up to $250 on your first deposit of $25 or more, which also gets you a free square here. You're going to get Patrick Mahomes over a half yard, which is going to be live for new users who sign up now and deposit $25 on Thrive. They have a ton of props over here, and you can get some different ones from Prizepicks as well, and slightly higher payouts on Thrive as well. So definitely check it out. It'll be linked down below to take advantage of all that. For this one, we got to come up with some kind of game script because it's only one game, so it's going to be super important that we put together how we think this game's going to go. For me, I think the Chiefs are going to win this one. It's going to be somewhat high scoring, but I don't think the Chiefs offense is going to explode without Kelsey, some new receivers in here, and I think the Lions are going to have to throw a lot and going to put up a decent amount of points as well. So that's kind of how I'm building this one. And the first one right off the bat, not going to be a crazy cool pick or anything, but I'm going Harrison Butker over on his field goal made. I think just without Kelsey, some new guys down in the red zone, they might struggle a bit. And Butker's going to get at least 2 field goals. Honestly, I could see him getting more. I think this one is a pretty good one to lock in here to start your slips with. So I'm going to be going to Butker, and then we have the passing game here. Patrick Mahomes is at 286. If you sign up on Thrive, you get this at a half yard. But I'm not going to be going against Patrick Mahomes in this one. I'm going to be taking the under actually on one of his receivers, Sky Moore, who for some reason is higher than MVS. MVS, the clear number 1 in my opinion on this team still, at least at wide receiver. Without tight end, we could see, maybe a bump in usage for both these guys, but the Chiefs do have a lot of receivers. I don't expect anyone to play a really high percentage of snaps, and Sky Moore and MVS might start, but they have a lot of other guys they're going to be thrown in there. Who's going to be playing the best? Sky Moore, 46 yards is what he needs. I'm going to be taking the under on this one. Looking at Sky Moore last season, he had one game where he got over 46 yards. Every single other game, he didn't even touch 40. Obviously, his role is expected to be a lot bigger in this one. This preseason game, he got 7 targets, 3 catches for 13 yards. I think they're going to give him a lot of targets. We might see like 7 targets, but I think some of them are going to be I think a lot of them are going to be those little short screens, and unless he can, break one off for a big gain, which we really haven't seen from him at all since he's been in the NFL, I don't think he's going to touch that 46 mark. A lot of sites have him projected for in the 30-yard range, 30 to 38 yards. So I think 46 is just a bit high, even without Kelsey. So that's why I'm taking the under on Sky Moore. Then for our next pick, we're coming over to OddsJam, which is a great tool to use for any sport. Been using it a ton for MLB, WNBA. You can use it for NFL as well. Basically how it works is they give you the best chance to hit on any Prizepicks prop or any of the other sites up here. And you can see their top one here, Jahmyr Gibbs, over 3.5 catches. Pinnacle has this at minus 139. Caesars also has it at minus 139. You can see all these other sites, what they have this line at. So definitely a great tool. You get a 7-day free trial plus 25% off when you use the link and code Dynamo down below. So definitely check this one out. They also, like here, Laporta is 31.5 on Prizepicks. All these other sites have him at 29.5. So another way that you could use this one over here is sometimes the lines are just completely different as well. But for this one, we're going to that Gibbs over on receptions. There's been a lot of talk that they're going to use him like we've never seen a running back used before, is what they keep saying. But I doubt that. I think it's going to be kind of like an Alvin Kamara situation where he gets a lot of these short passes, and they'll let him get out in space and use him honestly kind of like Kamara. So I think he's also going to get a decent amount of carries like Kamara. So I think we can target Gibbs here, and then actually one that kind of plays off this is Montgomery on the under. I think Gibbs is going to have a nice game. I think these guys are going to split carries. I could see Gibbs getting around 9-10 carries. Same with Montgomery. Montgomery's rush attempts is at 12.5, which I think is a bit steep. He needs to get 13. But even if he gets 13, he's going to have to average over 4 yards per carry to get to 53 yards. So I would rather go to under on the rushing yards. I don't think Detroit is going to have that much success running against the Chiefs. I think they're going to have to be throwing a good amount. So I'd rather go to Gibbs on the catches here, Montgomery under on the rushing yards. How many times have we seen Montgomery get 10 plus carries and get, 30, 40 yards rushing? In all honesty, I just don't really like him that much as a running back. So I'm going to be going to the under on the rushing yards on Montgomery. The next pick here, another Detroit Lion, and this is a guy, Marvin Jones, who is really slept on, was great with the Lions for a few years, then went elsewhere last year, and now is back on the Lions. 26.5 receiving yards. Honestly, he's their second target, I would think, on this team without TJ Hawkinson. Looking at this depth chart, I mean, you got Amon-Ra, and then you got Josh Reynolds competing for targets. With Marvin Jones, I think Jones can see 6, 7, 8 targets in this game, and he's a deep threat. So if he just hits one 30-yard catch here, he's already going to hit this. I think he's going to get a ton of chances, ton of passes coming his way, and he's a big play receiver. So I think he just needs one nice catch here, and he can hit this, or a few intermediate catches here to get it. And I really like Marvin Jones. I think his is too low here, especially, if the Lions are going to be coming from behind in this one, going to have to throw downfield a lot. So I'm taking Marvin Jones as the 5th one. So if you guys are not in the Discord, definitely get over in here for free. Also check out OddsJam, a great tool, and Thrive Fantasy for a ton of free money, free square, ton of props. Good place to play over here as well. Let's just do a quick recap. We got Marvin Jones over on his receiving yards. I just think it's too low for a guy that's going to see a lot of targets, especially downfield. Montgomery, don't think it's going to be a great day rushing for him. Could also go to under on the carries, but I think the rush yards is a little safer. Jahmyr Gibbs here, over on the catches. That was the pick from OddsJam. A ton of sites really like this one to go over. I think they're going to use him a lot in the pass game. Sky Moore would have to have the second best game ever in his career and, break out and actually make some plays in this one. And I don't know if he's going to be up for it in this first game here, even without Kelsey. And then Butker, I see the Chiefs getting down to the red zone, struggling a bit, him kicking at least 2 field goals in this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe to the channel. Definitely get in that free Discord, and I'll see you in the Discord or in the next video.